So, after this introduction, welcome back guys to Sin Plays Star Saga, the science fiction adventure game for 1 to 5 players. And this is my solo playthrough. So now this here is mission C, which is the third introduction mission, which is basically showcasing the different characters you have at your disposal. So we had the first one, we had Erika, Captain Erika Dolinsky. In the second one we had Raph, we had Kirby, and we had the Devil, Salvatio, whatever his name was, Salvador, Salvatio, something like this. Anyway, in this mission here we have Alyse, and she is a specialist in close quarter combat and survival. And she does have some special ability, some different abilities to attack. For example, just Life Drain, which counts as a ranged weapon with a short range. No line of sight required. Can't see an element of the decor. Decor means she can't target anything grey, for example, in this case here, as long as they are not painted, which should be coming shortly. And she can heal herself with the attacks, meaning if she does, for example, she's in front here, she attacks this guard here, she does 1 point of damage, the guard gets 1 of this normal damage, and she can remove 1 of her damages if she had suffered any before to heal herself in a 1-on-1 ratio. And she can do this across walls. For example, she could, like there's no line of sight required. If from here to here she could attack, as long as the range is okay, she can attack. So anyway, I think this was here. Just make sure I put it back in the right place here. No, here. There we go. So, now the goal is pretty straightforward. I have to go with my 2 guys here. I have to get both of these here through this door here. And you see here we have a long corridor here, and apparently there's something hidden behind there. But now this is really all about pretending that you would play this. If you know already what will happen in this mission, then just ignore the urge to play against it. It would be too easy. So if you haven't seen it, don't mind this, what I'm saying now. I really try to play this as I would if I was this the first time. So I would bring my guys in. So we have only 1 guard here, so we're going to try to attack him. The best place for this, they haven't presented you. Second guy, that's Ogan Helkar. He has a special in shooting and tech. He has an impulsion pistol. It's a ranged weapon with a short range, and he can deploy equipment, which are shown here. Probably the smallest piece in the game, which you will lose eventually anyway, but they are just 2 spots, so they will be easy to replace anyway if you use them. These are sentry guns. He has 2 of each he can deploy once per mission, meaning if 1 gets destroyed, she's out of the game. He can only deploy 2 and 2 in total. The sentry guns here, they count like an obstacle, meaning you can get behind it as cover. They are ranged weapons with a long range and a vision of 360 degrees, meaning they can attack everything around them, no matter how they are positioned. And another thing they have is that they have a free attack, 1 free attack for each phase. After they have been deployed to the next round, the next Nexus round, meaning they have a 1 free attack on anything that comes into the line of fire. For example, if I place, that's my interpretation of the rules. As you can see here, the The line of fire is too short here. I couldn't hit him anyway. But now if the guard decides, hey, I got advance attack, now it's in the range. Actually here. If the guard gets onto this base here, is in the range of the cannon, or the gun, meaning the gun gets a free attack against the guard. Once this attack has been resolved, the guard can continue his movement or finish his movement if you haven't already, and then does his normal action like attack the sentry gun, for example. But the gun gets one free attack first. Only one, not if a second guard comes here, the gun will not fire again. And again, that's how I think it is. Or, if the guard is already here, it's because in the round before, he did it, and the guard said, okay, I'm gonna, if you activate the guard, and he will fire, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this like this. If he moves into the line of fire of the turret will shoot first. If the guard is already here, the guard gets to attack the turret, for example, or whatever else he wants. And once the attack is done, I give if the turret has a free attack left, he will attack the attacker. I think it makes sense. Otherwise the turret would be a little bit too strong, I think. This way there is a chance, the guard has a chance to destroy the turret, and the turret will not automatically mow down anything that comes into its line of sight. Or is already in the line of sight. Anyway, we'll see. This is a try. I'll try this with this rulebook, and we'll see how this works out. And the other thing is a force field. A force field basically projects a 2-case rail, so it means a 5-on-5 field. If you put the shield here, which everything around here in the 2-case radius, which basically means a 5-on-5 field, 5-on-5 tile, will be counted as a shield. So, and everything that passes through, if you attack, for example, this guy here, and he comes over here, and he attacks through here, the shield will absorb. Let me see. Every attack that passes through a shield will be absorbed by the shield. Or you can attack directly the shield, and it does the same thing. The shield has 2 armor and 1 life point, and 3 shield points. So you have to get through the 3 shield points, and then you will get rid of the life. I think so the shield has 3 life points, has 3 shield points. If the 3 points here, I show you on the screen, if the 3 blue spots get filled with an injury marker, then the shield gets removed. If the shield has been has not fully been depleted, every round the shield can remove one of the injury markers, like every other shield. Because shields recover 1 of their forces of strength each turn. So that being said, we'll see this once in the game. So now we're going to start. So again, now if you get into the game, you see all these loot boxes here, probably loot boxes with terminals behind them. No question why. Maybe I have to open the boxes with the terminals, I don't know. We'll see that once we get there. So what I'm going to do now is... So yeah, like I mentioned, the guard, he has a long range. Meaning, he can shoot to here. You can shoot to this field here. Or the other way around, if I have something that can shoot here, it's from here. So I won't place it here. I'm gonna move here to this case here, because here I'm in cover, you cannot see me. And as an action, I will place the gun here. The gun covers everything, so it will even cover the backside if ever there comes reinforcement. But the most important thing is the guard has to move forward in order to get into the range of anything, which means the sentry gun will have a free attack. So, yes, he has 4 movement. And now Alyse, where can I go for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alyse is very weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I go here, because the guard hopefully will be attacked by then. So I go to this field here, and I'm going to try to open the box. And there is a chance for loot. So I draw the dice, and I get 1 piece of loot. I haven't mixed this up from the last time, so I'm going to mix them up, the cards. So it's more randomized, hopefully. Then I draw a card. Now I have armor-piercing bullets. Use this card before an attack, before a ranged attack, to change 1 dice from a minor attack to a normal attack. That's a nice dice. That's a nice little skill. So especially for her. So or him, Alyse. I don't know if it's him or her. So sorry if I don't want to offend anyone here, especially not Kaiwan aliens. Okay, so now it's the Nexus turn. The Nexus cards have been set up, and to give you an idea how this works is that the Nexus has different level of cards. Level 1, 2, 3, and then have their special event cards. And level 1 has the lowest reinforcements and has events that will not be so overwhelming that you want to cry and go home. Level 2 it's a bit higher, level 3 a lot more reinforcement and events that will make you cry. Probably, yes. So there's a specific setup of how you take the cards. For example, this example here, you take 14 cards of the level 1 and 6 cards of the level 2. You mix them together and then you have 9 cards of this pack that makes the lower pack. Then you add an event card that's called Enemies Inside, I think. Enemies Inside. You will see that later on what it is. And then you put the rest on it. So there's somehow a calculation. That's why you always have to take 2 cards if you play as the AI Nexus. Otherwise, for example, the black event card would be skipped because would probably be skipped. Or you do that anyway. No, I don't think it matters really. Never mind that. So anyway, we're gonna start now. So the Nexus draws a card. Reactivate a deactivated reinforcement point. That has not happened. So we're going to have 1 extra activation. By the way, the activation limit in this map here is 1. So there's only 1 activation per Nexus turn outside of the bonus activations. So now, like I said, also this card has a special sign. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I'm going to show you on the screen if I remember. There's a special sign that will show you the target that the Nexus will go for. So for example, here this is like kind of a snaky symbol. So you go into the rulebook and you see, okay, the mercenary who is farthest from the point of departure. Alright, that's easy. That's Alyse. So the mercenary, the guard will try to attack him or her or it. So he has to go to this field here. Now, like I said before, because he enters, that's actually just the range. Actually, the range is all till here, I think. Yes. So he does 1 movement, and then the sentry gun activates and has his free attack on the guard. The sentry gun has an attack of 2. The guard has an attack of defense of 2. Try that on the screen. And here we go. And the guard deflects both shots. So now he will move on to his intended target and will attack Alyse. He has an attack of 2 as well, and Alyse has a defense of 2. She's very fragile. As you can see now, the guard does 2 attacks that pass, because none of this has been deflected. But it does not mean that he or she gets 2 damage. No, it means 1. The heroes, they only ever get damaged once per attack, to prevent that the problem in later game when you face stronger enemies who can hit with like 4 or 5 dice, you could potentially one-shot your heroes if you would take damage according to the dice. So that's why it's set up like this. Now the Nexus has one more move. So we already moved him, so we gotta move her. She's like, what the hell is going on over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm coming. And then we have the reinforcement. This is a 2-point reinforcement, meaning there is a guard coming from here, from the closest point. And now we have the movement of our heroes. So the first attack that I'll do is using my sentry gun. They have a normal attack. They act as a normal unit on the mercenary turn as well. So the turret will attack the guard. He does 2 hits. 1 gets blocked, 1 doesn't. So the guard loses 1 life. Perfect. Now I will do is I will try to heal myself a little bit with her. So I have to measure here. I have to go to this field, okay? I have to go here and going to attack because I would like to recover my life. She has 3 and to make sure that I will actually kill the guy, I'm going to use this card now. It's a good way to use the card. So I use my 3 attacks against his 2 defense. I roll the dice. And as you can see now, 1 shot goes through and 2 shots get blocked. Now in this case it would be okay. It would be already fine because he has only 1 life left. But imagine that he has 2 points left. I can now change one of this. It wouldn't matter anyway, but still. That was this one here, so this is gone. It was wasted, but you never know. Now I can remove one of my injuries of Alyse, and I can take out the guard as well, because he's dead. There you go. So, where are we here? Now, it's okay. We have our Ogan Hell card. Him I'm gonna move like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has only 4 movements, so I'm gonna put him here so that his back arc is against the wall. And yes, I can place another. What can I do? The only thing I see that in the next round, the Nexus, he has to move this guy here, who is 1 attack, who cannot even reach me, so he's fine. So we have. By the way, the sentry guns, you can recover them. As long as they are standing, I can go back, take it away as an action, and then so I can recoup it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place a gun here, actually here. So I will be in range of this guy here, and if ever there comes something here, and as well, I have 2 guns over there. So now it's the next turn. Choose a mercenary. Every enemy unit who can shoot him without moving will do so. This is not possible, which means we have a bonus activation. So like I said now, this guy here, he will make one movement, so he's already here in the line of sight, the line of fire, but because it's moved, he won't be shot at. So he moves one tile and gets attacked by this sentry gun here, and he blocks it. So he will continue to move 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see now. Actually, when he's here, he will be attacked by this guy here. This is an obstacle. That means that you can fire across. You can, if you stand behind, it counts as cover, but you can shoot over it. Now, in this case, it makes not much sense, but that should be. Doesn't say it can't shoot across obstacles. And there we go. The turret has 2 hits against 0 defense, meaning this guy is now out of the game. So now we have a normal activation. And let's see, we have here, we have the sign, the cross, whatever it means. So this means that just, okay, this doesn't mean actually anything. So now we have this one here was activated. He's going for the next closest. This one is activated on 1, 2, 3. And this one has a 360 arc. There is no back or front, so there is no advantage for the guard. So you have 2 attacks from the guard and 2 defense from the sentinel. But the sentry guard only has 1 life, so the guard has only to do 1 successful dice roll. But he's missed his roll. These are 0. This is blocked. Now the reinforcements for the Nexus is 4. Well, 4 reinforcements, meaning that I use 1 guard, then 2, this is worth 2, and then 1 lab technician. Back 2 we cannot, and so another lab technician here. Now, I'll tell you in advance that there is a high probability that a lot of units will line up here, but they will probably never get into the game, because again, the activation is only 1. So as long as there's 1 unit on the game, there shouldn't be any more units coming into the game. So now it's our turn again. So first thing I'm going to do is shoot this guy with my sentry gun. That just seems to be the sensible choice. And 2 full attacks. This one's 0, 1 blocked. So he has 1 damage. Now I use the second gun. And again, 1 blocked. And 1 goes through. So this guard is dead as well. There you go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. 1, 2, and I say, okay, I want to loot this box here. I check the mission about the loot. Uh-oh, those aren't boxes. Those are defensive positions. Meaning, those defensive positions, they're sadly only represented by, they're not represented by this box here. So now Mantic Games, instead of adding 4 more of these models here to represent them, they added this thing is here. So these are the defensive positions. They are the same thing as the sentry gun, meaning this one are here. I'll show you on the screen. They have a ranged attack of 2. They have 4 shield. They are as strong as the sentry guns actually. They have 4 shield and 1 life. So they are very hard to hit. Because you only need 1 lucky hit, but you do need that 1 lucky hit. So they are not activated yet. They will be activated in the next round. They count as normal enemy units, so only one could ever shoot at me at once. That's why it is very unlikely that more units will come into the game. Because as long as these four turrets are active, unless there is a four bonus activations, there is no way that these troops can go in. So, now I tried to loot this box, meaning I have used one of my activations. Now, Alyse cannot attack these turrets because they count like, I think they count like, yeah, it's considered common obstacles. That means obstacles are part of the scenario, like the grey stuff here. So she can do nothing against those two. If I move against those turrets, I think I have a free attack as well. Okay, now let's see actually. No. So the turrets are armed with a laser rifle, yes. Ranged weapon, long range. Can shoot even on an enemy adjacent. So any enemy adjacent can be fired upon because the turret has no melee skill. So any attack against anyone, they cannot shoot around corners, meaning they will have a problem shooting through stuff here. And the placement is considered like an obstacle. Cannot move. It does provide cover, and you can shoot above it. Okay. So now we know why the terminals are behind the turrets. The terminals are there to deactivate the turrets. Okay. So now we have to see. I could now move here to the terminal and try to shut down one of those turrets, but the problem is that I stand here in the middle of at least 3 turrets, and if I'm unlucky with a bonus activation, I get two shots or maybe even 3 shots on Alyse, which would probably kill her. So, because she has duty defense. So what we're going to do is, I'm now going to see why there is a passage behind here. There's something about it, so let's see. Yes, we already have the attack, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Go open the door. Now I'm going to quickly add what's missing. So, now we discovered that there is a corridor leading all the way over here. This door has a security of 1, but we can open this door directly by rolling against it, so that it doesn't have to be opened by terminal this one. You can open doors by terminal, but you can also hack them directly, as I understand it. So anyway, she's moved, everybody moved. So now it's the Nexus turn. Just hope that my little dwarf guy here survives. There we go. Choose a mercenary. I'm lucky here. Every unit, enemy unit who can melee attack him without moving will do so. Now it doesn't matter. I will use this turret here to attack him. It doesn't matter if it's bonus activation or not, it doesn't matter, it's the same thing. So the turrets, the sentinels, they have 2 attack, and he has 4 defense, so he's really sturdy. But it's not sturdy enough, because he blocks all this, it doesn't block this. So 1 hit goes through, and he loses 1 life. That's unlucky. Now we have the normal activation, so the same turret will shoot again. And this one is clearly blocked now by these 2 critical blocks. So that's fine. Now the reinforcements, even though it doesn't really matter. It's 2. So we get another guy here. Again, it doesn't matter. We'll never get into the game anyway. Not for a moment. So now it's my turn. I'm gonna move Alyse in front here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has only short range, so there's nothing she can do. However, now I will try. I can move with him. I can move around as I wish. And what I will do now? No, first of all, I will try to attack just because I can. With those 2 guns, I will attack this gun here. They have 2 attack against 4 defense. So that the turrets have only 1 life. So 1 lucky shot. A lot of lucky shots, but even luckier defense. So the first attack has been blocked. The second one even worse. So both these turrets have been blocked. So what I'm going to do now is, instead of hacking the first turret here, I will place one here, meaning that now there is a shield around it, going from here to here, all this around here. So every attack goes first to his shield, and I'm going to put this one here so I know which one it is, which should make him a little bit safer here. So now it's the Nexus turn. Let's remove an injury from a mercenary. There is nothing, so there's an extra activation. I hear this side, it says it would attack Alyse. Yeah, actually Alyse is here there. So this guy will move over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, her there, and then the normal activation. Again, the target is Alyse, so the only thing that can go to Alyse is her, and she will attack with 1 dice against Alyse's 2 defense. And Alyse blocks the attack, so we are fine. Now the reinforcement for. Yeah, good luck with that. So I put 1 here, and 1 here. That's all we can do. Again, it doesn't really matter here. So now I will attack with Alyse. The guard with her 3 attack. So now actually there's the second attack. The life drain is a ranged attack. So I cannot use it here. The close combat, close assault attack is stunning. So if I can't kill her, but I can injure her, she can't move or do anything in the next round. She's like blocked. So 3 attack against her, 1 defense. She blocks 1. There we go. 1 injury, meaning she can't move next turn. I don't have any injuries, so I cannot do anything here. Now the sentinel guns I will not use because they will shoot through this force field. Now I just assume, and I think logic is on my side, that the force field goes for everybody. I don't think the force field has a detector who shoots. So the turrets, if they shoot here, they would go through the force field, which means they would attack my own force field. So I'm not going to use the turrets. Instead, I will move. They do not block movement because I don't have a melee attack. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move here. Now here, I'm gonna move on the force field. I don't think there is a rule that says I cannot. I think I should not. And I'm gonna try to attack to hack this terminal to remove the first gun. So I have a skill of tech 4 dices. And okay, the terminals have firewall strike. I didn't really pay attention to this in the last game, the last rounds. But there's a difference. There's the firewall strength, for example here is 1. That is the amount of dices a terminal uses to defend itself. And then you have the complexity, which is the hit points you have to remove in 1 roll. And in this case, it would be 2. These terminals here have a complexity of 2. They have 1 dice to defend, so I have to make 2 strikes or 2 successes against them to remove the turret adjacent to it. And that's done. She can block this one. 2 attacks. That means this one here. Go bye-bye. Well, I could just remove it. It doesn't really need it here. So, the first one is gone. And now... Yes, now it's the Nexus turn. This card is played on the last... It's called a trap. So the last card, loot card that has been taken will be removed, but they already used it, so it's gone. Can't really take it away. Means we have an extra activation. So now the closest one is here, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So meaning, get her to the game. 1, 2, 3. She goes here, and now she gets fired on by this gun here. The 2 of them. And she gets hit once. And now we have the second gun, the 2 that attack again. And again, 1 goes through, 1 gets blocked, and she dies. A sad little dead. Right away. So he moves up here. And then we have the normal activation. So we already moved here, she cannot move. So we go over here. 1, 2, 3. He stands here, he has a full line of sight here. This does not block him, because it's next to him, he has to be behind it. That's my interpretation anyway. 2 attack against 4. Well, actually, the attack here goes through the force field. So he has attack of 2, the force field has a strength of 2 and 3 dice, so he has to fire inside the shield. So the shield blocks both the 1 attack he has, so that's done. The shield does not lose any life. And so we go on. Reinforcement points 0. Okay. Now it's my turn. So I'm going to attack him again with Alyse. There we go. The last point of life gone. There you go. She cannot move now because she already attacked. And now I'm going to move over here with him. I'm going to stay inside the force field, of course. And I'm going to try to deactivate the next one. Again, 4 attack against 1 firewall. 0. I do 4 successful attacks, meaning the second sentinel is gone as well. And the turrets again, no, they won't fire because I won't attack my own force field. So yeah. So it's the Nexus turn. Choose a mercenary. Every enemy you can attack him without moving, do so. No one can attack. This attack is always close attack. Otherwise it would be shooting. So we're gonna now, again, like I said, this guy here, well, no, there won't be no, I will not attack with this guy here because there's a force field. But he tries to shoot at him, so he attacks the force field. First, that's a 2-on-2, I guess, yes. So he does, she can block 1, or he can block. The turret, the force field can block 1. 1 goes through, so we put 1 damage on one of the shield symbols here. Then we have a normal activation, so that's her, him. 1, 2, 3, because that's closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 here. Then the reaction shot. That's 2 defense. 2 shots go through, the guard falls down and dies. You can see these turrets are really strong if you're on the lucky side. That's the next turn. Now we get the reinforcement. Now we have an event card. Enemies inside. The mercenaries took too long and everybody knows they're here. Add 1 point to the activation value and 2 points to reinforcement until the end of the round. Now it's going to get busy here. And this is an event run, so we have to take another card for the reinforcements. 3 reinforcements, so we get 1 guard here. I think we already have all these people starting here. My cat is going crazy over there. We're going to add 1 here again, to make it a little more even. So, now it's the mercenaries round again. I have to move forward a little bit here. How am I going to do this? So yeah, I'm going to remove, I don't know if equipment I have to, it's kind of like an action actually. I guess so. Can he shoot here? No, he's too close, he's too far away. Doesn't matter, I gotta take away the force field here. So this one has been gone back anyway. So this force field has been put aside. That's his action. I will attack with this turret here. Now here, this goes through this one here, so that's a cover. Meaning he has 3 defense dice. He blocks 1, he blocks 2, everything is blocked. Let's see. As you can see, I can attack from here to here. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And attack from here. Live drain does not need a line of sight, only the range. So I have 3 attack. And also live drain can heal. Can heal herself or a mercenary who is in range of her or him again. So 3 attacks, 2 defense. And we have 3 normal hits against 2 normal defenses, means we have 1 damage inflicted, meaning we can remove 1 damage from him and give it to him. There we go. And that's it. So now the next turn. Choose a mercenary. Every enemy who can shoot him without moving will do so. Now in this case we can. Actually we can just do 3 times. That's going to be tough on him. First, the guard, 2 against, but he has 4 defense, so he should be fine. Again, blocked, 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 blocked. First attack successfully blocked. Now we have these 2 defensive positions here. As well, 2 attack against 4 defense. That is blocked. And that's blocked as well. Luckily. So now we have 2 activations, because we have an extra activation from this card here. So first, he is going to fire. He's going to fire on him. Don't worry, don't forget the turrets here. What happens before the turret, I only count the turrets and a reaction shot on the normal action. Otherwise it'll be a mess. So the normal activation, the first normal activation now, he attacks Ogan. And both attacks are blocked. So now this turret takes a reaction shot here with the aforementioned defense bonus. And that's blocked as well. Now the second activation, I will bring her into the game with him. Again, he moves here. Because he's moving, the turret will shoot on him. On the 2-on-2. And 1 is blocked, 1 goes through, so there is 1 point of damage down here. Alright. Now he will do his action. He will attack the turret. It's 2-on-2, he does 2 hits to the turret is gone. So the turret is off the game. Cannot be used any longer. Now the reinforcements, it's 3 reinforcement plus the 2 from this card here makes 5. So we have 1 guard, 1 tech, and another guard. So you see things start to get crowded here. So what I'm going to do is I need to move forward here. So I'm really going to 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Turn around like this, and yeah, I'm going to place down one force field here. There's no point in attacking him. He will die by entities of this guy here. So I will put a force field here on this space here. So now I have 1, 2, 1, no, actually here. I won't block this guy here. So there's a force field around here. Okay. So the life drain does not get blocked by the shield. Makes no sense. So I will attack this guy here with my life drain. That's 3 against 2. I have 3 attacks. As long as I do 3 attacks against 2 dice, no matter what, you may know I have 1 damage. I mean, if you have 3 sides against 2 sides, no matter what the signs are, there will only ever be 2 against 2, so you only have 1 left. So this card has been eliminated. Now this turret cannot shoot anything. No, this turret can shoot over there. So I will fire with this one or this one. That's 2 against 2. And here they are both blocked. That's a little unlucky. Alright, now it's the Nexus turn. Okay, this one is integrated security. For the Nexus object, the last person who has used a terminal has to resist a 3 dice attack. So he is imagine like an electroshock or something. When it happens later, when it happens before, but the game only tells me now. Anyway, 3 attack against his 4 defense, and he blocks 1. Doesn't do anything here. 1 goes through, so I get 1 damage again with him. So that now we have 2 activations. And the card showed us the grey side, so the grey side is Alyse. So we have him here. So okay, I'm going to move over here. I move on, oh my god, he's shooting at me. The gun gets 1 free shot. And blocked. So he moves away. 2, 3, 4, 5. And is in range. So he takes a shot at her. 2 against 2 defense. 1 blocked, no attack done, no damage done. So now we go over here. Again, she will try to attack Alyse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because she tries to move over there. That's how the Nexus tells me to do things. Okay. Then the reinforcement cards. Now this is really interpretation, but that's how it tells me. We have 0 reinforcements, plus 2 makes 2. So we have 1 more guard, who's probably coming from here now, because there's nothing left over there. Okay. Now it's our turn. Now this is a bit complicated now. No, actually, yes, I can attack her with Alyse, with the life drain. And I miss, oh my god. This one has been miss. So what I do is now I'm gonna move 1 over here. Oh, actually I forgot about these guys here. I don't know, doesn't matter. Move over here. I will attack her. I cannot shoot through the shield, but I can attack normally to the shield with my melee attack. He has 2 melee, and the lab technician has 1. So there we go. I hit once. I do 1 damage. The we go. And the turret cannot shoot through here because there's a shield. So the move is done. Without the move. So the Nexus turn. No terminal can be used for one turn. So that's good. Then after activations. Hence we have the units closest to Alyse who gets activated. Which means again either this or this, so Sense will make it that she cannot move anyway, so she is gonna move he's still in range, so he will keep attacking her. I think that makes sense. So 2 defense against 0 attacks, we block this. Now she will have to turn around and attack him. There's just no way around it. So 4 blocks, which means there is no way now she could damage me in any way or sense. So now the 2 more reinforcements, even +2, we only have 1 of these guys here. So yeah, we have the famous combo line of hell. It doesn't matter as long as there's 4 units on the board. That shouldn't be much of an issue. So again, I'm gonna attack. But I'm gonna move over here actually. 1, 2. Let me see how far she can go actually. I think I can go over here. Yes. Now I'm in cover from him, so I can shoot through here. Attack the lab technician here. This counts as an obstacle, but she's not behind it. She's too far behind it, so I can just shoot over. I know this one ignores the life train, whatever it's called in English, ignores obstacles anyway, so it doesn't matter. We do 2, she blocks 1, and 1 goes through, meaning I can remove 1 of his damage, and she's dead actually, because she only has 1 life left. So that's done. Remove 1 injury from Ogan. There you go. Now he's free to move. So now I will move over here. And I will hack this. Now I cannot hack this terminal because there is no. I cannot use any of the terminals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move right away over here. I'm going to place another force field here. This way we have everything here covered, no matter what. Okay. The turret will not shoot on anything. So that's the end of this round. So, now it's the Nexus turn again. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. Draw a card. Take 1 of several spires who are units who wait at 1 reinforcement point and put them elsewhere. Well, they're all over there anyway, so because this is very far away. So I'm gonna take 2 from here and put them all here. Doesn't matter. That's what it says. So I do it. Move them like this in zigzag line here. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. So now we have 2 activations. And this one is close to Alyse again. Now we always take the units that can move and we'll use them first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no line of sight in my book. You can argue that there is a line of sight if you want to, but she would be covered by like a big part of the wall, so I don't think that counts. Actually, if you really consider that the wall here is like this, there is no way he could shoot any part of her. For me, you have to be at least, it has to be at least 45 degrees or half of the field open to be able to do anything at all. Again, it's my interpretation of this, and I think it makes sense. Probably alright. I don't think it would make a big difference here anyway. So now we have the next activation. Now, most sense would make this turret attacking him, but again, the turret is attacking the force field. The force field here, which is this one here. We have the one force field here. This one we can move actually. Now, this is not relevant anymore. So this one is this force field, and this over there is this force field. We forgot about this. This one and this one here. So the turret will attack this force field here, or better, should try to shoot through it. So 2 attack, that's 2 defense. And both are blocked, I'm lucky here. 2 is 2, twice the same, so there we go. Well, reinforcement. 0. Plus the 1 makes 1. And plus 2, but there isn't it. So, I'm going to reshuffle this deck here. Reshuffle, shuffle, 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 shuffle. There we go. Now it's my turn. So I'm going to hack this terminal here. 4 tech, 1 firewall. 1 gets blocked, 2 go through. This turret has been deactivated. There you go. And Alyse is shielded anyway. Well, I'm not gonna move backwards here, am I? I'm gonna try to open this box here, and it tells me there is loot in it. And I get 1 item of loot. That's a medi-pack. So the one who can heal herself can heal herself even more. There you go. And yes, that's it. That's still not, well, actually yes. I could actually roll against her here. The shield, it goes over here, so I'm just gonna pretend it does not hit the shield. In this case, well, it's kind of, nah, I think it should be possible. 2 attack, 2 defense, 4 attack, 4 defense. I would have been lucky anyway, so blocks both shots. So nothing comes out of this. So, next part is Nexus. No terminal can be used. That's shitty. That will block my progress quite a little bit for next turn. So this one has a grey marker. So I try to go for Ogan. And again, he's got to move anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, it's hard for me to say that you could shoot around corners like this, because there really is not much to shoot at if you're behind the wall like this. It's full cover, so I just stay with my initial statement that only a 90-degree cover like this, you can only attack from this field here or whatever on this angle here. Anything more and just not enough. Maybe further away, maybe a little bit more angle, but not from this one here. That's too cornery. So next one is this. This one here will attack him. 2 attack will attack through the force field actually again. And 1 shot goes through, meaning one of the force fields gets, the shot goes through here. So this is 1, 2, I think it's going to this one here. It's closer to this one than to this one. So the shot goes first to the first force field before it reaches the second one. So there we go. I draw a card for the reinforcements, but there are no reinforcements left anyway. But so we have this more randomness about what card comes next. So Alyse will attack the guard because she can attack through anything. She gets 2 crits against 2 normals, meaning she has 2 damage. He has only 1 life anyway left, so 1 damage is enough. The guard gets away. Nobody can be healed. So now I am. Well, I'm gonna already move over here and So now I cannot, the door is blocked for now, so I have to keep doing what I'm doing. I cannot access the terminal right now. So my run is over. So remove this now. Now it's the Nexus turn. Reactivate an inactive point, that's not going to happen. So the turret is attacking him, and he is now, well, I sit behind an obstacle, so there is no force field here, but I get 5 defensive dice. And he even gets 1 through. I block one of his shots, but 1 goes through, so I get 1 damage. And now we have these 2 activations. So again, 1, 2, 3. It's like, oh my god, he gets fired upon. There's 2 against 2. Again, he's not next to the obstacle, so it doesn't give any cover. And 2 attacks go through against no defense. The guard instantly dies. So now I have the first lap edition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But just out of range. There we go. Reinforcements 2, takes 4. They will just keep coming, but actually, they will just keep coming, but it doesn't matter. So that's my turn. The turret will not shoot because if I try through the force field. Is he in the range of her? No. She has to be here. If she moves here, she can attack the technician and she can heal him if successful. So 3 attack, 1 defense, and that's a triple crit. Mega kill. So she's done. And he gets 1 life back. There you go. Now he's trying to hack this terminal here with his 4 attacks. Attack skills against the 1 firewall. And this is an empty one, so 2 successful attacks. Nothing blocked. The last turret has been removed. Okay, open door X, and here is the elevator, which now, oh, there is a piece for it, but I won't move it here. So now my goal is just to get through here and be done. I still have to go through here. So, end of the turn, so now it's the Nexus turn. Do 2 more activations this turn, so now it's like really going crazy. So now we have this one here, 1, 2, 3, and he gets shot at by the turret. That's blocked. 4, 5, he's trying to get there. Then we have the guard, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's shooting at him, who is in defense. So he has like, I know there's a force field before anyway. So there's the force field prefers to get through. Blocked. Another activation, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, through the force field first. And both blocked as well. And another activation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, through the force field again. And blocked again. So that's fine. Alright, so now we have to get a little bit creative. I'm gonna move him. First of all, I'm gonna attack with this guy here because now he's inside the shield, so never mind that. I'm gonna move over here. and try to, what do I do? I'm going to try to open this door here. 4 attack, 1 complexity with 1 firewall. That's done. So this door is now unlocked. There we go. So this door does not, just I can open this door here. Should wait, is he in any range or so? No. So she has 5 movements. So 1, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to see why I'm going to move here. It looks suicidal. But don't you worry. I'm inside the shield, but they are as well. So now I can do my special attack. The special attack is an aspiration of energy, or energy absorber, or whatever it's called in English. I can do a life drain attack against all enemies in range. Which means all of these 4 enemies are in range. So I can do an attack on anyone. I'm going to start with the technician here. Blocked 1 goes through. 1 life. Nothing to be healed. Then we go for the first guard. 1 blocked, 2 goes through. First guard is dead. Now the second one. Blocks 2, 1 goes through. 1 damage again. And the last guard. Blocks 1, 1 goes through. 1 damage as well. So that's pretty nice, that's pretty fine. Again, they're inside the force field, so they cannot really shoot me or anything. So, now it's the Nexus turn. 1 spy can do a movement. Or 1 unit can move. Move, not do an action, an entire action. So since they can reach her anyway, so I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bring her into the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only reasonable move you can do. Because they can do their movement anyway and reach her. So that's what I'm going to do. I have 2 activations. Yes. So we're going to move her to here and attack her. 1 attack, 2 defense because melee attack. Actually, it's really stupid what I just did. She's kind of getting in front of her friends, whatever. That's blocked. Now the guard cannot shoot through her, so he will shoot like 1, 2, 3. He will move here and attack her with his melee skills, which is 1. That's 2 defense. Blocks, both blocks. Let's attack. So there we go. Reinforcement maybe. Take 1 or more units to wait somewhere. But I'm not going to move them back here, that makes no sense. I think it would only make sense if you take units from here to here, wherever the mercenaries are shown us. Anyway, now, reinforcements. No, wait. Oh, sorry, that doesn't matter anyway, it's the reinforcement card. So that's 0 reinforcements plus the 2 from the normal, so we go here. Never mind what I just said. So now we're back here. What am I going to do? Got to get through the building over there. I cannot shoot through the force field. I'm going to try to close this force field through this terminal here. So that's 4 attack against the 1 firewall, and the complexity is, what's the final phase here actually? There's no real final phase, so I'm gonna deactivate this reinforcement point here. Nah, never mind this. I'm gonna try to help her. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to help her out. I'm gonna attack this guy here. We are equal numbers, so that doesn't matter. 3 attack, 2 defense, and block 2. 1 goes through, so 1 damage. And now he attacks her with her 3 melee, 1 defense. That's a stunning attack. Now he's gonna attack the god as well. Doesn't matter. Okay, she blocks 1 goes through, she has only 1 life left, so she is dead. There you go. Now, this has been done as well. Alright. So I gotta shoot with this one on this force field. I gotta try to destroy my own equipment. Let's get rid of it. And he blocks both. Cannot even shoot my own stuff. I don't know if I can remove it myself or not. So, Nexus turn. Place. Yes, change this one here. I'm going to turn around. This one now becomes a reinforcement point for the enemy. That really doesn't make anything. So first we're going to attack this guy here. 1 against 4. Should be fine. Yeah, very fine. And then we have him who shoots her. So it goes through the force field. Does 2 successful attacks, 1 gets blocked, which means that the force field here gets 1 less. There you go, so that was the 2 activations, reinforcements. 2. I'll bring out 2 last guys here. Back. So now what I'm going to try is I'm going to try to disengage here. He has 1 melee attack against my 4 defense from Ogan. I don't understand there. I'm going to get rid of him. So that's successful, so I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn I can go out. And actually I'm going to move here. So I can still, no I can't fire him because there's the force field, so I'm going to step back here. And same with her, I'm going to try to disengage. It's a 1 against 3 roll. And successful. With her I can 1, 2, 3, 4, but I want to stay inside the range here. That's fine. So I'm going to try a life drain attack on the guard. Which is successful. 1 point of damage. He is dead. He died bravely in his job. Yeah, I have this. I can attack her here with my turret. It's a 2 against 1 roll. And 1 goes through. 1 damage. There you go. And now it's the Nexus turn. No terminal can be used. So that's good. I have 2 activations. Of course he's going to try to fire on Alyse with his 2 dice. But the shield is there, so first check against the shield. Shield blocks the shot. Clean. There you go. What else? The next activation will be her. Like, okay, I'm coming. Oh, I move 1 place. That gets a free shot. I get some defense. 1 goes through, and she dies. 1 life left, she dies. Reinforcements. 0 plus the 2 from there means we have 1 guard waiting again. Now it's the mercenary's turn. He goes. Game over. Well, game over in the sense that game won, GG, YOLO, whatever. So yeah, I successfully got through the map into the elevator. This has been the third and last introduction mission. The next one is mission 1, which is the first real mission of the campaign, where we play with the experience points as well as abilities you can earn through leveling up and stuff like this. And yeah, that should get better and better. I've enjoyed it, thanks for watching, and I'll see you back next time.